Floodlights are on as Gazanfar bowls. Reverse sweep comes out, well executed by Wells. That's gone up in the air, one bounce, and hits the boundary. Change your mind a bit as Aitchison's in to bowl to Wells. That's comes off an edge and goes down towards third man. Ross Whiteley's chasing round and can't quite get there as he puts the slide. As Harry, good to see him back as Aitchison is in. That one's been lifted out into the leg side for 6. That is an enormous shot from Luke Wells, right in his slot. Don't go there, as this next one is crashed into the offside. That'll be 4 more to Luke Wells. There was a disappointing 20 without loss. Lancashire. Gazanfar bowls. Oh my word, that has been smashed straight back over his head and out of the ground at the far end, all the way over the permanent temporary stand and potentially beyond the wall that is just behind that and out of the Central Co-op County ground. That was some hit.
Big hit that was. That's the danger of bowling spin.
Gazanfar is in, and this time he's slog swept for 4 more by Luke Wells. Couple of bounces, and absolutely wasn't too far away from Anderson as Chappell's in again. This time he has caught all of it, Jennings, and that's going to go all the way for 6. And it's been caught in the crowd. That's a fine catch, by the way. Brown in and bowls to Jennings. That's a slower ball. It's turned around the corner. I don't think Whiteley's going to get there. He isn't. He's gone down to the boundary, deep backward square leg. On his way in, bowls to Wells, who launches it pretty much where those people have just come down the stairs for 6, and he doesn't get out of the over. Here's Zach Chappell in and bowls, and he's lifted this. Well, he hasn't really. He's pulled it into the leg side for 4, out towards the mid-wicket boundary. Again, just Anderson's in again, and no, Keaton Jennings has hit that one straight back over his head. 1 bounce, 4. He's got hold of that one all right. Keaton Jennings, he tries again, and this one is lifted into the leg side. It's going to go over Pat Brown now. It's going to go all the way for 6. We'll put into bat by Derbyshire. This one is launched straight down the ground. It's going to bounce on the rope. That's 6. He's 54 not out. And now he's gone again. And that's going to go straight over the head of Zach Chappell, who puts the leap in and goes for 6 more. It's Martin Anderson in and bowls. That one has been lifted out towards the extra cover boundary for 6 this time by Luke Wells. I said as he goes for the reverse this time on Gazanfar, who doesn't look a natural fielder, as I said, has missed that one completely and it's gone for 4. And he's going to be bowling to Luke Wells, who's on 68. Bowls a full toss. And it's a run out. We can't find it. Gazanfar bowls. This one's been hammered out towards the members' pavilion for 6. 39. He's in and bowls, and it comes down the track and lifts that. It's gone over the head of the man at long on. Zach Chappell, that's twice the ball has gone over his head. And Brown is in to bowl to Hurst. That one's lifted straight back over his head. That'll be 6. As it crashes into the sight screen down below us, is Brown in again and bowls short. It's pulled away round the corner. 1 bounce, 4 by Hurst, who moves to 22, 138. Hurst, who dances down the track at him and just smacks it back down the ground for 4 more. 140 I would actually, as this one is launched straight up in the air. Who's going to get underneath this one? Oh no, nobody, because that has gone for 6 into the permanent temporary. Good night for Derbyshire as Anderson is in, and that one is hammered down the ground. 1 bounce, 4 into the sight screen by Luke Wells. This one, oh dear, that's 6 more. I think. Oh no, it's caught on the boundary by an Aaron Donald, and Luke Wells has gone. He went to the well 1 too many times. That one looked quite big.
Wells looks like he was just going to keep on going and going, and was really going to put any bad ball away or any good ball away, especially on this wicket as well. But Derbyshire have got a massive task on their hands now.
Samet bowls a full toss, and this one just gone over the head top of Caleb Jewell as he leapt in the air and thrusts Gazanfar bowls. That's played back to him just beyond his left.
He bowls them if we're looking for a declaration.
Yes.
If it
Or a
makes sense. Yeah.
Or,
I think you picked 2 for up, didn't you?
it's a 50 for Hurst off 20 deliveries, incidentally, at 176. That's Gazanfar bowls, and that one's going to go into the members' pavilion, is it? Yes. Status, certainly, as Chappell bowled. Dear, oh dear. Livingston has hit that an absolute mile. It's gone into the... This one is wide. And it's just hammered by Liam Livingston. Almost takes out the Lancashire snapper. Bowls. He's gone for the little lap around the corner. It's beaten Samit Patel on the edge of the circle and gone for 4. Comes Samit again, and he's got a big swing and he's been stumped. Liam Livingston, quick work from Brooke Guest. Livingston goes for 33. It might be too little too late. He's at the non-striker's end. This one's gone straight up in the air. Samit's underneath this one. Ben Aitchison, the bowler. Samit takes the catch. And sort of ending in an anti-claw. No, it isn't. As that one's gone straight up in the air. Donald's underneath it. Will he take the catch? He does. As Chappell is on his way into bowl to him. It's hammered out for 6. Out towards long on. That's gone a long way. It's gone into the marquee. Nobody seems to be moving too much. Zach Chapel balls with a miss, and there's an appeal for a catch, and Green's gone for a 2-ball-6. Chapel bowls. This one's been lifted. Oh my word, that's gone an absolute mile. It's landed. Runs away from us now. Blatherwick swings at a full toss, pushes it out into the onside. Are they going to come back for the second? They are. Are they going to make it? They're not. And Blatherwick is run out over bowling to an Aaron Donald, who's got 4 runs for it. He's just turned it around the corner very nicely indeed. The first boundary in the Derbyshire reply then. Mahmood on his way into bowl to Caleb Jewell, who's lifted this out towards the backward square leg boundary for 6. He's on his way in bowls to Jewell, who drives this for 4 more out to the cover boundary. That's a glorious shot from Caleb Jewell. He moves on to 22. Wood is in, takes a step into the leg side and launches it down the ground for 6. Whoa, almost got over the fence as Wood is in. Oh, Donald's hit that high and long, and for 6 out towards the bar. Circle on the offside, and Donald's played that straight up in the air. Now then, is he going to be able to get underneath it? The fielder he is, and he takes the catch as well. As Wood is on his way into bowl to Jewell. Slower delivery that's dropped. And now Caleb Jewell slips over, but he manages to get back to his feet. That was a fairly straightforward. He's on his way in now to bowl to Anderson, who lifts this straight to the man at backward square leg, and he's caught on the boundary. He didn't have to move. Jack Blatherwick takes the catch. Anderson goes. Derbyshire are 48 for 2. I'm afraid the inevitable is going to happen here this evening at the Central Co-op. Here's Wood on his way into bowl to Madsen, who lifts that to the offside, and he's caught by Keaton Jennings, and he goes first ball. Wood's on a hat-trick, and Derbyshire are hurtling towards defeat. They're 48 for 3. Wood is on his way in and bowls to Samet, who turns that one into the left side for a single. Mahmood is on his way into him now and bowls, and that's gone straight up in the air, and Samet's already walking as Hurst gets underneath it and takes the catch, and Samet's gone now, and it's 51 for 4. As soon as that one went straight up in the air, he knew he was a goner. Samet goes for 2, and Derbyshire are in all sorts here.
Looks like they're just executing their plans. They have well thought out plans.
As Blatherwick is in and Guest, he's caught behind. He played a sort of indeterminate shot at that one, and Hurst takes a very simple catch. Green around the wicket. Whiteley is going to be caught at short third man, and he is caught at short third man. And Ross Whiteley, well, he makes no impression at all. He's out for a duck, and Derbyshire are now 57 for 6, and in danger of one of their lowest scores, to Zach Chapel, who pulls the ball for 4 runs. There we go. Marvellous. Good to see a boundary at long last as Blatherwick goes in and bowls, and Chapel crashes that away for 4 more. So you wait all that time for a boundary, and 2 come along. In comes Wells and bowls, and that one is heaved into the leg side for 6. Out towards Cow Corner. Zach Chapel got a couple of wickets. That was Tom Bailey as Wells is in. The reverse comes out from Zach Chapel, and it's worked. And he's got 4 runs. Oh, nice class century for. Chapel has thumped that down the ground. 1 bounce 4. He's launched this into the leg side. He might be caught out in the. Oh, that's a really good catch. A really, really good catch from. I think it's Luke Wells out there. He's in and bowls, and Gazanfar has launched that for 6. Take that, Liam Livingston. Halfway up the permanent temporary stand at the far end. As Hartley bowls, he's launched him again for 6 more. That's another big hit. People scattering towards. Mahmood is in. Gazanfar's pulled this into the leg side. It's going to drop short of the fielder, who misjudges it, and it goes beyond him and for 4. BBC.co.uk as this one is in the air now. Then he might be caught here, Gazanfar, and he is caught. And goes Blatherwick again. And he's lifted this. That's gone a long way. That's gone for 6. That is a terrific blow from him. Here comes Green. Final ball of the match for Green, and he's been launched straight up in the air. He's going to be caught here, Ben Aitchison, out at long off, and he is on his way in from the racecourse end. He's launched that out. There's the half century for Caleb Jewell. Blatherwick is into bowl to Jewell, who smashes that. That might be 4. It will be 4. Out towards the extra cover boundary. He moves on. You get good odds now. This one is bowled him. Livingston has got through Caleb Jewell, who doesn't look massively happy, and the game is over. Derbyshire all out for 163.